We're also, for any of you who are social media inclined, we will be Facebook living the event on the 7K Metals corporate site here in just a second. You're more than welcome to go share the link on your social media pages if you'd like to go share tonight's broadcast through social media with anyone out there. So let me just change this real fast. That's getting all prepared up, and we should be in good shape. Perfect. We've got a recording, and we have it on Facebook Live. So I want to welcome everybody out tonight. My name is Josh Anderson, one of the co-founders here at 7K Metals, and it truly is a privilege to take a few minutes tonight and share about 7K Metals. Let me start by saying this. Here at 7K Metals, we exist really for one singular purpose. We believe that everyone in the world should own precious metals. Now, some of you may own precious metals and know everything about them already, and some of you may be hearing about precious metals for the first time tonight. And someone thought enough of you to invite you to tonight's webinar, this experience where we get to share with you a little bit about our company and why we exist. And so it's my pleasure to take a few minutes and do that tonight. And we're going to do it in a pretty simple format. First of all, let me just start out really simply. We're going to jump over here, and I'm going to share a screen with you and just walk you through a few simple concepts that we have here at 7K Metals. So I'm going to share this with you so you can get a look at it. Here at 7K Metals, it really is as simple as we believe in you. We believe every single person, no matter where you are in the world, what your social or financial economic circumstances may be, that you should have the opportunity to own what we call precious metals. And let me just tell you a little bit why 7K Metals started. Because there are two industries out there that have been taking advantage of people all around the world, millions of them, for decades. Now, these two industries are industries that by themselves are wonderful, terrific industries. They have so much good to give to people. But for one reason or another, these two industries have found a way to sometimes take advantage of people. And tonight, it's going to be my pleasure to take a few minutes and share with you how 7K Metals was formed, why it was formed, and how it addressed these two industries. We believe that you can be financially independent through owning precious metals and become a real entrepreneur with a legitimate legal business opportunity. The owners of 7K Metals, there's four of us, combined have over 100 years of network marketing experience. And we believe that every single household should be backed with some secure, real assets in the precious metal space. Now, I want to take just a second, and I want to talk to you for a minute about inflation and about money for a minute, okay? Some of you may understand this and some may not, but see, our money, right? If you look up on the screen, on the little screen, right? Holding up a $50 bill, right? $50, what is this $50? Well, this $50 is a currency from the United States of American government that says that this has a value of $50 US. And because it has a value of $50 US, I can trade it for goods and services that the world deems worth $50, right? But if you noticed that your current wages never keep up the pace with inflation. Inflation is the purchasing power of that $50 bill, right? How many items can I buy for that $50 bill? And history has shown us that money, currency, paper bills have been diminishing in their purchasing power for generations. And we're going to talk tonight about one of the greatest ways that you can hedge against this inflation and that you can keep inflation at bay is through precious metals. Well, if you've never heard that term, precious metals refer to such things as gold, silver, platinum, palladium. Precious metals are things that man cannot create, man can only go find, right, and bring to the light of day. And for 6,000 years now, these metals, namely we're going to talk about gold and silver, have been used to transact commerce between people or between governments for now 6,000 years. These precious metals have not diminished in their value over that time. So let me take for a minute and I'm going to show you something real fast. I'm going to stop that for a minute, and I want to go back to this camera, and I want to show you something. So I want to show you a couple of things here. This, I'm holding up right here in front of the camera. I'm holding up a 1 ounce gold eagle. Okay, that's an ounce of gold, 1 troy ounce of gold. This is a troy ounce of silver. Okay, troy ounce of gold. Now, these precious metals have a purchasing power in the world, do they not? See, for thousands of years, no matter if a person held in their hands an ounce of silver or an ounce of gold, they had a real commodity, a real tradable asset. They had something that they could transact business with. Over time, though, I'll just illustrate this real fast. In 1880, these 2 items in my hand were worth the exact same. In the 1880s, from 1823 to 1890, an ounce of gold was worth a $20 bill in our country. And actually, if you had a $20 bill, you could take it to the bank at any time and get an ounce of gold. That's what they were worth in the 1880s, okay? Now, this is what's amazing. In the 1880s, you could take this $20 bill or this 1 ounce of gold, and you could walk into any store, mercantile store across America in the 1880s, and you could buy one of 2 things really easy. You could walk into the store and you could buy a Colt Peacemaker firearm, which was 1 ounce of silver or $20, or you could buy a custom suit. That's what you could buy, okay? And $20 or 1 ounce of gold got you those things. And if you were out in the western part of the United States, they would almost always only transact business in gold. They were afraid that the government that issued that dollar was too far away, and some places out here in the West where I live would not take the paper money, okay? So here's what happened, though. Inflation came along, and since the 1880s, you tell me, can I take this $20 bill? Can I take it to any store in the world and buy a Colt firearm or a tailored suit? I'm gonna ask this real fast. I'm gonna Miss Linda Mann. Miss Linda Mann, are you? Oh, sorry. Hang on. Never mind.
Yes, I am.
She's watching. Linda is there. So,
Whoops.
Linda, do you know of anywhere in Idaho that I could take this $20 bill and turn it into a Colt firearm
Gosh,
today?
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear me?
There. Now I got you. Okay, go ahead.
If I was to take this $20 bill into any gun store in America, could I buy a Colt firearm today?
No, sir. Not a chance.
No, sir. Not a chance, right? How about if you wanted a really, really nice dress? Could you take this $20 bill anywhere in America and buy a really nice dress?
No, sir. Not for $20.
Not for $20. So something has happened since the late 1880s when this $20 bill and this 1 ounce gold piece were the same value. Let me ask you this. Do you happen to know off the top of your head what this 1 ounce gold piece?
They are right at 1,300.
Rough numbers?
Yeah, about 1,300 an ounce. You're frozen.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, well, sometimes. Let me ask this. Do you happen to know what a 1 ounce gold piece is selling for today?
It's around $1,300.
Around $1,300. So could we take this 1 ounce gold piece in and buy a Colt firearm or a really, really nice dress or a whole bunch of dresses for this 1 ounce of gold today?
Yes, sir, you sure can. Yep, the 1,300 will buy you a real nice pistol.
So that's the power of. That's true. Yes, it will. Thank you, Miss Mann. So what I'm getting at here is gold has not diminished in value over the last 200 years or over the last 6,000 years. Its purchasing power has stayed the same, right? Now, this paper has changed. That's the difference between when I say your wages can never keep pace with inflation, that's what I mean. But the purchasing power of gold and silver never changes, right? So if we know that, if we know that gold and silver is the answer to our purchasing power woes and our inflation woes in the world, let me ask you this question. Why would we ever not have this in our possession? Because what you could buy with this 200 years ago, you can still buy today, right? Well, that brings up a really important thought. Why do people not have precious metals? And we're going to address that in just a second, okay? Likewise, let me just talk really quickly about silver. You can't turn on the TV today. You cannot watch Fox News in particular. You can't watch that channel for more than 3 commercial cycles, so 30 minutes, and not see an ad that tells you that you need to go buy silver. Everywhere in the world, they're telling you need to get your hands on this beautiful clanking right here, right? That you need to get your hands on some of this silver. Now, 1 ounce of silver, to give you an idea, its purchasing power hasn't changed. I'm just going to use an example for the last 45 years. In 1965, you could buy a Mustang, a Ford Mustang, for $2,500, or at that time, 2,500 pieces of silver. Silver was worth $1 an ounce in 1965. Well, of course, we can't buy a Ford Mustang today for $2,500, right? We can't even buy a junked out car for in the world for $2,500 anymore. But if you have 2,500 ounces of silver, you can go buy today at today's value 2 Ford Mustangs. Why am I sharing that? Just to say, gold and silver, precious metals, their purchasing power never gets diminished, right? So if that's the case, why don't people buy more precious metals? Well, here at 7K Metals, this is why we exist, okay? We believe everyone should have it, and we believe we have the solution to the problems of why people don't own precious metals. And so here's what we've come up with in our research as to why people don't own precious metals. Number one, they are confused about price, and they just don't know who to trust. Every single day, they know that they should buy some. They know they should store some away for a rainy day, but they just don't know where to go get it, and they don't know who they can trust because there's 1,000 different companies telling them to come buy it from them, and all of those companies are greatly marking up the product. And second, unfortunately, gold and silver has always been only for the rich, only for the kings and queens of the earth. Gold and silver in the past has been available only to those who were wealthy, because they don't have the extra disposable income necessary to purchase precious metals. So here at 7K Metals, we exist to answer and to fix these 2 problems. We believe we have created the ultimate solution to these 2 problems. First of all, I have to explain to you and share with you how the precious metals industry works, okay? How gold and silver coins, bars, bricks, bullion, rounds, collectibles, doesn't matter how it ends up in your possession. Because currently, if you want to buy gold and silver, it's mined out of the earth. It's sold to the mint of which of the sovereign nation of which it's mined. So in the United States of America, all gold and silver pulled out of the ground in the United States of America must end up at the U.S. Mint. It ends up at the U.S. Mint and it gets turned in to coinage, right? Coins, bars, bricks. We're going to show some of those things in a minute. And then it gets sold to authorized dealers. And there's just a handful of authorized dealers in the world. Those authorized dealers turn around and sell the product to wholesalers. Those wholesalers turn around and sell the product to brokers. The brokers turn around and sell it to retailers. And the retailers turn around and sell it to the customers. I don't know about you, but we live in 2017 and we're rapidly coming up on 2018. This is not a model that works in today's society. We're used to transparency. We're used to the internet. We're used to the eBays of the world, or that change the way we interact and we do commerce. We're used to Amazons of the world, where there's transparency in pricing, where there's the ultimate open marketplace. We're not used to having 6 and 7 layers of markup in a product. So here's why 7K Metals exists. We said We need to change this model of how people purchase precious metals. We need to change it forever. We need to change the way people buy precious metals. And we've changed this on the simplest of simple ways that makes it so every single household in America can have precious metals, maybe for the first time, where they can start to build some of their financial future, some of their security with precious metals, just like the rich. So here's how we did it. We're all used to a membership model, right? A lot of us have either a Costco or a Sam's Club membership in our wallet. A lot of us go to those places. A lot of us go to Gold's Gym or World's Gym or to a country club or to or we have Netflix or we have Dish Network or DirecTV, right? We're used to a membership model where we pay a monthly or annual fee to get benefits, to get privileges, and to get our products and services. So we brought a membership model to the precious metal space. This membership is of great value, okay? Our membership here at 7K Metals allows you to cut out all the middlemen and to have at cost precious metals. You see, you got the U.S. Mint, you got the authorized dealers, and then we got you, the customer. We cut out everybody else. And we absolutely do not mark up the precious metals, not one penny, not one fraction of one penny. We turn around and sell you the precious metals at the actual wholesale cost number. Because people who have our memberships are essentially wholesale buyers and get to buy metal at the very best price in the world. I'm going to show you what that looks like here in just a second. So you might be wondering, how does that work? Well, we have an annual membership that costs $250. This membership allows you to purchase precious metals as many or as you want, millions of dollars, or simply one single coin, and get the exact same price. So I'm gonna switch over here. I'm gonna pull up a website for you. So you're looking at the screen now, and actually I'm going to just do this real quick, make this a little easier for you to see. Perfect. So what you're seeing right now is our back office, and our members, they each have a login to a back office that allows them to see every single day precious metals at the very best price in the world. You'll see at the top of the screen, it tells you what the current live spot price is in the world, okay? What the spot price is for gold and silver. Spot price is the price at which the mines are paid when they mine precious metals out of the earth, what they get when they take it to the mint, okay? That's what the spot price is. We then have displayed for you these at-cost prices. For example, here's a Silver Eagle. This is the cheapest you can buy a Silver Eagle on the earth today. Here's the 2017 Silver Eagles we're selling right now today for $19.37. You can see a generic round, right? A generic round is a Silver Eagle, if you're looking at the small video camera at the bottom, Silver Eagle is 1 ounce of silver made by the U.S. Mint. It's 0.999 pure silver. It's guaranteed for its weight and content in silver by the U.S. government. They test it. They tell you it's exactly that much silver. You also have the option, thought I had one right here by me, to get it in a silver round. A silver round, a generic round, is an ounce of silver that's not backed by any government. It's just 1 ounce of silver. So you can see we're selling it for $17.40 today, an ounce. That is the best price on earth, okay? How about a 10-ounce bar, $178? How about a 100-ounce bar, $1,700? How about a monster box of 500 of those Silver Eagles, $9,600? That is typically about $400 to $600 cheaper than anyone on earth sells a monster box, okay? But you'll notice right next to all of these is also a buyback price. So for example, let's look at a 1 ounce common date, 1 ounce of gold, holding one up on the screen, okay? Right now today, we'll sell that to you for $1,314.83. That is the cheapest price on earth for that coin. That's the wholesale number. We'll also, though, we'll buy it back from you. If you have one of our memberships, we'll buy it back today, no matter when you bought it. No matter if you bought it from us or didn't buy it from us, we'll liquefy it into cash at this very minute for $1,295. That's the highest buyback price on earth. And to illustrate that point, this week we had something really pretty cool happen at the home office. We had a lady, so I'll pull one of these up for you. We had a lady who 9 months ago purchased this 10-ounce silver buffalo bar, okay? She bought 2 of them, okay? When she bought those two for $165 a piece. $330 is what she paid for those back 9 months ago. It's the only silver she ever bought. It was the first time she ever bought silver. You know, it was one of those. It's up on the camera. She had it for 9 months, and life happened. It's the only silver she owned. Life happened. Her daughters and their only mode of transportation, their minivan, broke down. It needed $400 worth of repairs, and between the two of them, they had absolutely no cash. They immediately thought, hey, we have these 2 10-ounce silver bars. We have 20 ounces of silver. Why they first did this first part, I got no idea. Education, I guess. They ran down to the local silver supplier. The local silver supplier offered to give them $120 for each bar for a total of $240. Because that's how the system works, right? If you've typically owned gold or silver, you've been taken advantage of. When we say millions of people have been taken advantage of, you paid way too much for it. You paid 7 people's markup to buy it. And when you went to sell it, you sold it at the bottom of the chain back to the pawn shop or the coin broker, and they dinged you for 30 to 40% of value. That's what they tried to do to her. She then remembered, hey, I think 7K, my membership, I think they buy it back. Well, notice it's really transparent. We would buy it back today at $166. So she was able to get $328 is what she got last week from us for those 2 bars of silver. They had went up in value since they bought them, and she was able to get all of the value. And she was able to fix a minivan so they could keep taking the kids to the elementary school off of that purchase. That's the power of gold and silver, because when you own gold and silver, you have real financial security for a rainy day when something really bad happens in your life and you need some help. And here at 7K Metals, our membership, not only do you get to buy the metals, whether you want to buy 1 or 1 million for the best price, but we'll buy it back at the highest buyback in the world. Now, I want to show you something. Notice this price doesn't change like every other website in the world. Markets are closed. We can't buy it after hours, by the way. You can buy it first thing in the morning. I could come in here, though, and if I just want to buy 1 of these, the price is $18.77. If I want to buy 100, the price is still $18.77. We're the only company on earth that will allow you to do that. You will never find another company on the internet today who will allow you to buy 1 coin for the same price as 100 coins, okay? When we say we're changing this industry forever, we mean it. So we want the average person, the person that's never owned precious metals, to have the opportunity to get them in their possession. So we've got this membership of value. $250 a year allows you to buy all the precious metals you want and have the highest buyback price in the industry. We also allow you to have once-in-a-lifetime opportunities through our specialty tab. I'll show it to you a little bit later, some really cool coins there. Because of our buying power collectively as a group, we have access to endless amounts of specialty items around the world that are just really unique. I'm going to pull up a few for you in just a few minutes. I'm going to switch gears for just a second because, as we stated before, there are 2 reasons why people don't buy precious metals. Number 1, there's too much markup, they don't know who they can trust, and they're confused. But number 2, we would be amiss as a company if we revolutionized the buying experience, but we never addressed the real problem for 90% of the people in America. And the real problem is they don't have the extra disposable income, or they think they don't, to purchase precious metals. And so here at 7K Metals, we've also built a simple referral program where if you want to earn the money to purchase precious metals by referring our memberships to your friends, family, and neighbors, we will gladly pay you a commission to refer our product. Just like Dish Network or DirecTV pays you a commission, they give you free services if you refer it to a friend. We do the exact same thing here. So when you buy a membership here with us, it creates a tracking center in our system. Your tracking center is going to have a left side and a right side. I'll tell you what that means in a second. And I'm just going to walk you through how we've changed the way this industry is doing business. This industry, if you've never been a part of it, it's a great industry. It's called the network marketing or referral marketing model. It's a system that allows you to get paid a commission for every referral that you make to the company. So there's an old model out there where that model's broken that we think needs to go away in the world, and that's the model where the company brings in all this money through its referrals, and it trickles out just a little bit of money to the top people. We've built a system that allows the non-professional networker to succeed in this space for the first time. Our associates here at 7K Metals get a flood of opportunities to make income here. And it's not just for a few. We're not built here for a few people. We've built our entire structure to try and help people who really need the income to secure their future with metals a chance to make a substantial income with us if they choose. Here's kind of some of our objectives. Our first objective is really simple. We really want to teach people financial literacy and secure their independence through owning precious metals. Just like that sweet sister who just got her car fixed with those 2 silver bars, we secured her financial future, her ability to still go have a job, because she took, and when she had $380, she put it aside and she bought silver. So when the rainy day happened, she was there. We want to teach people that there is a better way to secure your financial future, and it's through precious metals. And second, we believe that there's a huge lack of leadership in our country. At every turn, people are settling, and they're not dreaming. So we have built a system to create leaders and entrepreneurs that can thrive in an ever-changing global market. Where jobs are shrinking every day, we want to help provide a model where when your industry shrinks, you have an opportunity to succeed. So here's how our compensation plan works. So it's really simple. You have a left side and a right side, like we mentioned before. Every time you sell a membership in your team, or anyone below you sells a membership, we're going to give you 100 points for every membership. And every time there's 500 points on your left team and 500 points on your right team, the system will cycle and you're eligible to earn a $500 commission. Now notice I didn't say a $100 commission. I didn't say a $20 commission. A $500 commission. So every time you have 500 points left, 500 points right, you can earn a $500 commission. That can be every week, every month, every 2 months. It could be every day. It could be twice a day. Let me show you how that kind of works for a minute. If you want to make $1,000 a week, we have a way for you to do that. If you get 1,000 points left and 1,000 points right during a 7-day period, we can pay you up to $1,000 a week. If you're one of our copper associates, our bronze associates can earn up to $2,000 a week. We have lots of those around the country doing that right now. Our silver associates are able to cycle up to 7 times a week for $3,500 a week. And our gold associates can cycle 14 times a week for up to $7,000 a week. Hence the name 7K Metals. You might be wondering how I do that. You might say, hey, I want to make $2,000 a week, $7,000 a week. Our entire compensation engine is on a single sheet of paper. You can go to our website, 7kmetals.com, slide down to the bottom, click on the compensation plan link, look at our one-page document. It's not 10 pages long, not 20, it's not 100. Our system's so simple, it's 1 page, okay? So you might be asking, well, Josh, how do I get those 500 points? It's not crazy. It's not some amazing amount of work. It's really this simple. Here's how you accumulate points. Every membership sold in your organization, whether it's by you or someone in your organization, it does not matter. From you to infinity, doesn't matter, no levels, no generations, none of that. We add 100 points to your team totals. So if you make a sell on your left side, place some on your left side, you get 100 points, and everyone above you to the top of the chain gets 100 points. If anyone in your organization below you or above you puts someone on your left or right team, you get 100 points for every membership sold, okay? Also, we have a really cool program we'll talk about in just a second called our Coin of the Month, where we send you a collector's coin that has added value, and each of those carry 20 points. And every time a Coin of the Month is purchased in your organization from you to infinity, it generates 20 points on one of those teams, your left and right team. And remember, every time there's 500 points left and 500 points right, at the end of a week, you're eligible to earn a $500 commission. We're going to just move forward for sake of time for a second. So let me tell you about this coin of the month quickly. Just like a lot of network marketing companies have an auto ship program where you purchase a product every single month. It might be a box of pills. It might be a weight loss drink, something like that. Here, we have a coin of the month program where we send you an actual, real, tangible asset every single month. We send you either our silver, our silver eagle package, our variety package, or our gold package. Now, to give you an idea, these coins are what we call collectible coins or numismatic coins. These coins are graded coins. Up on the screen, you're seeing an MS-70 Silver Eagle. This is a mint state or perfect, 70 is the highest grade you can get, perfect Silver Eagle coin. This has been graded by one of two companies, NGC or PCGS, given a serial number. You can see it at the top of that coin. And forever into the future, everyone knows that is a perfect MS-70 Silver Eagle. So our Silver Eagle package, you get one of those a month sent to your home. And that's a real tangible asset. If you've been in this space of network marketing before and you've had an auto ship before, you've never had a real tangible asset show up at your door that actually has a value that you actually can hold, and its value can potentially go up in price for the future. History has actually shown us that these coins have gone up much. They've become worth much, much more as the time's gone on. For example, 2012s are currently selling for $150. 1996s for $6,000. 1999s for $19,000. Okay, these coins have the ability to go up dramatically in value. And actually, to just illustrate the point, they started making that coin in 1986. And if you would have bought one of those coins every month since 1986, had we started this company in 1986 and had the ability to send you one a month since 1986, you would have over $1 million worth of value in those coins and would have only spent $37,000 to receive them. Think about that for a minute, okay? So we're helping you with a savings plan that all of us had the opportunity to do. We all made the $1 million mistake the last 30 years, right? All of us could have bought one of those coins a month. I had the opportunity. You had the opportunity, but we didn't do it. We would have spent $37,000, and you find me an investment on the planet that at $37,000 would have paid you over $1 million. Technically, auction prices, NGC's latest auction prices would have paid you $1.6 million. Okay, that's incredible. Now, I'm going to switch off the screen and go back to the camera for 1 second so you can see this. We also have what we call our variety coin. We also, on the variety coin, we send you a unique coin every single month. So I'm holding in my hand right now a 2016 Koala MS-70. This is one of 526 first day issue, first struck, perfect graded koala coins on the earth. 7K Metals possesses, and our people possess, all but one of the perfect ones on the planet Earth. Okay, that's our purchasing and buying power. So last month, this was our coin of the month. I know this much. There are only 526 of them that exist. And the only way you could get one was through 7K Metals. So that's, for example, and this coming month of November, we're shipping our MS-70 Spider-Man coin. It's a very, very collectible coin. And once again, 7K Metals owns all that exists in circulation off the primary market. And so that's our variety coin. Or if you would like to get a gold coin, you can get a 1/10 ounce gold coin sent to your home every month. So let me ask this question. I'm going to pick on Chris Latin Sr. So I'm going to unmute Mr. Chris Latin Sr. for a second. Chris, I got a question for you. What if I was to tell you that there was a way for you to actually get your membership really for free, and if there was a way for you to get your coin of the month pretty much for free every single month? What would you say about that?
I'm listening. I would say I'm listening. Tell me how.
I'm listening. Perfect. Let me show you for a minute, okay? I'm going to put back up on the screen something. This was just added to the company a week and 2 weeks ago. It was added to the company. And here it is. So we have made it so you can actually essentially get your coin for free every month and get your membership for free. How does it work? Well, just like on the gold and silver side, we have wholesale pricing. We pass it on to our customers. Mr. Zach Davis and I have very high-level connections in the travel industry, much higher than Expedia, Travelocity, and Priceline, okay? We buy from the wholesalers that Travelocity, Priceline, and Expedia buy from, okay? And just like we've done with precious metals, we have brought the travel industry to your fingertips. So here's how it works. What we do is we have these cards. I'm going to hold them up on my little screen. If you look at the little screen, you can see it. This is our $250 card. So every membership that's purchased in 7K Metals gets a $250 travel card. Every coin of the month comes with a $125 travel card. This allows you to go to a website, really simple. It's called 7kgetaway.com. When you get one of these cards, on the back of the card is an activation code at the very bottom by my finger. You go in, go activate today, you put in the code. What this card allows you to do is get travel savings dollars to actually take off of Travelocity and Expedia's price. So, for example, today, this is today's live example, okay? I got to run up to Billings, Montana on Monday and see all these wonderful people. I got to go up and see Sharon Volz, and I got to go up and see Diane Graber. I got to see Colleen Lee. I got to go up and see the Meltons. I got to go up and see all the folks up there in that area. Well, you're looking on the screen at Expedia's price today, okay? Notice the third one down. Expedia is really excited about the Radisson Hotel in Billings, Montana. Today, 22% off. $81 a night, pre-tax. Okay, after tax, it went to $102, just so you know. That's Expedia's price, right? That's what they're selling it, and they're broadcasting it. That's their best deal of the day. On our website today, notice, second one down, I booked the Radisson Hotel, same dates for Monday. On our website, notice they have the public price at $89. I got to use $21 of my travel savings there in green, and I paid $62 a night. Think about that for a minute, okay? That's 21 real dollars of free money, right? Cheapest price in the world was $81 in the world before 7K Getaway. That's 21 real dollars. Likewise, I got to go to Atlanta, Georgia. So this might be hard to see because it's kind of stretched out on your screen, so I'll walk you through it. I got to go to Atlanta, Georgia in 2 weeks. So I booked this as well, okay? I went to Expedia's on the left. Expedia was really excited to tell me that I could get the Ellis Hotel. I've been there on Peachtree lots of times. I got to go to a meeting right across the street, so I needed that hotel. It was $189 a night. And that was pre-tax. They don't tell you what it is pre-tax. So I made it down there on the left-hand side. We got 3 nights that we got to be there. After tax, the total came to $676, okay, after tax. So it was $36 just in tax per night added to the bill. On the right is what we booked with 7K Getaways with this free money, right? Well, I got to use 211 travel dollars. That's real dollars of savings. And my total out the door was $456. That's $211 in savings. That's real money. So one of the coolest things we do that's really simple is we just make it so you can get, if you would like, you can get every one of those coin of the months essentially for free. Because when they come to your door, it comes in a little pouch. The pouch looks like this. When you pull it out, it looks like this. You pull it out and you have your coin of the month and you got this travel card. $125 of real dollar trading savings and that coin. It's like getting this collectible coin for free. You buy your membership for $250, we send you a $250 travel card. It's like getting your membership to buy gold and silver for free. I think you can see we're really excited about what we're doing. We're sweeping across the nation, okay? We are growing at a rapid pace. We have tested this model. We've been open for 1 year next week. Next week on the 6th will be our 1 year mark in the company. And we have totally transformed the precious metals industry. We've taken it by storm. And now we have made it so you can build a true residual income and do it simply by buying precious metals and securing your future. And so if you've been invited here tonight, someone thought enough of you to invite you here tonight, and somebody thought enough of you to share this opportunity with you. Maybe they thought you need to own precious metals. Or maybe they thought that you would be someone who would benefit from our referral marketing plan and actually tap into an ability to make $500 extra a week, $1,000 extra a week, $2,000 extra a week, maybe $7,000 extra a week. But they thought enough of you to invite you to learn about this tonight. And I'm inviting you to take the next step. Go to their website. It's going to be 7K Metals / and they're going to give you a name. Bob, Kelly, Susie, Silver, I don't know. Going to go there, and you're going to pick up one of those memberships, and you're going to get started with this. And we look forward to seeing you at one of our next live events. We've got live events, just so you know, scheduled all across the country. This next Monday, we're in Billings, Montana. Check the calendar. Richard Hansen's headed up to, Clover City, Texas, Dallas, Texas, Denton, Texas, all in the next week and a half. And we're proud to announce tonight that on December 2nd, we have a lot of really cool things we're getting ready to show you on the training side of the company. And we're unveiling them at the Super Saturday in Idaho Falls, Idaho on December 2nd. And so if you're within a 10-hour drive, I'm telling you right now, get in the car, because the things we're sharing there are just going to blow your mind. One last thing I want to show you tonight before I take some questions. And so anybody has any questions tonight, we're going to answer some in the question and answer section there in the question answer box. I want to show you. We also, likewise, we just introduced something this week that we're really excited about in our shopping cart. It's jewelry that is all our very own. This is a minted coin that we had minted. It's the 7K Metals medallion. We believe in you. Mirror finish. Notice how that thing shines. This is on a money clip. We're introducing our own line of jewelry, so this is going to be available in a money clip. And you have to be on our update call on Monday to see the new cool things that it's on that will be in the shopping cart next Monday night. So that's just a little tease about some new jewelry that's coming out with the 7K medallions. This is to us a really unique piece. 7K is inlaid in 24 karat gold and 1 troy ounce of silver. So we're just super excited that you were here tonight. I'm going to take a few minutes and answer some questions, but before we do, because we got a few questions coming in, and I want to give some people a chance to ask some questions. I'm going to pick on a few of our panelists tonight just to share a little bit from them of their experiences so far in 7K Metals when it comes to earning commission checks and when it comes to collecting some gold and silver. So I'm going to open up a couple of these and pick on you for a sec. I'm going to pick on Mr. Latin first because I believe I got him up on the screen still. I'm going to unmute Mr. Latin. Mr. Latin, why don't you tell us where you live in the world and what it is that you love about 7K Metals, and maybe, you know, what it's done for you so far financially and when collecting gold and silver.
Hey, Josh. My name is Chris Latin, Sr. There is a Chris Latin, Jr. He lives here in Enterprise, Alabama as well. And we kind of work together. Both he, his wife, me, and my wife, we all work together doing 7K Metals. We've been at it about 10, 11 months now. We've just steadily been growing an organization. We've been able to receive step checks all along the way, and we're collecting precious metals. We're having a great time doing it.
Thank you so very much. We're so proud of you and your wife, Jackie, and your son, Chris Jr., and everybody in your team out there in Enterprise and all you're doing. So keep up the good work, and I'm sure we're going to get on the schedule to get back out there and see you here in the next couple months. Let's go. I'm going to pick on real quick Miss Sharon Volts. I'm going to unmute Miss Sharon Volts. Sharon Volts is up in the Billings, Montana area. She is one of our youngest members of 7K Metals. Sharon, could you just tell us a little bit about what's happened to you in 7K Metals in this last, you've been with us about 8 or 9 months, I think. So you mind sharing with us what it is you love about it and what it's done for you?
Yes, I sure appreciate this opportunity, Josh. 7K Metals has changed my life thanks to Jay and Colleen Lee, who introduced me to this company and mentored me. I've been able to earn an income where Social Security was not meeting my needs. In 6 months with 7K, I've made more than Social Security is paying me in a full year, and I've been able to help many other families proceed and earn checks from 500 up to thousands. So it's phenomenal. It's absolutely life-changing, and the average person can make above average income.
Thank you so very much, Ms. Volz. I can't wait to come up and see you in your neck of the woods next Monday. So we're
all right.
Team up there next week. Thank you. We're sure excited and proud of everything you've accomplished so far.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm also going to pick on, let's see, I've got here, I'm going to pick on somebody new here. I'm going to promote this gentleman. I hope he's in a spot that he can talk for a second. One of our younger members. And we're going to see if he's available really quick. Give me 1 second. Luis, are you there? Luis, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Luis, I know this is, you weren't ready for me to call on you, but I'd love, you're one of our younger members. You're down in the Dallas, Texas area. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
And I've been watching you from afar and watching what you're talking about on social media every day and what you're accomplishing. Would you tell us why you were attracted to 7K Metals, and what kind of attracted you there first, and why you're so excited about owning and storing precious metals for the first time in your life?
I got very excited because a friend of mine told me about it. I mean, I didn't know nothing about no gold and silver. He just told me he watched this video with Mike Maloney on YouTube, and ever since that day, I've been all about gold and silver. To be honest, I used to buy from other companies like JM Bullion, and when I saw 7K Metals, it blew my mind, the fact that I could get everything so cheaper, and to save more on my dollar to get more, and immediately I started sharing it with everybody within my family and friends and everybody I know. So I'm very excited about this.
Thank you so very much. We're super proud of you and what you got going on down there. And I think Richard Hanson's coming down. One of the owners is going to be with you in a week or two, I think he said, down in your area.
Yes, sir.
So we're super proud, and thanks for sharing that, because I think sometimes it's important for us to hear the thoughts of the next generation and why they want precious metals. And so we're super excited to see what you're doing. So thanks. Keep up the good work.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to ask this last young lady, Ms. Diane Graber. She's done a fabulous job. She's one of our silver associates. So if you saw before, she's eligible to make $3,500 a week. She's doing a fabulous job of building a team and making thousands of dollars every single week with us here at 7K Metals. Would you mind, Ms. Graber, just telling us why it is, as a professional networker of many years, why it is you love this company and what kind of it's done for you?
I would love to, Josh. One of the biggest reasons I think is because there's somebody like a Sharon Volz that's out there that has never done this before. And I didn't even know Sharon Volz's name in February. And here Sharon is making thousands and thousands of dollars, not just for herself, but for some other families. And it's incredible. The model is working, and it's working for people that are professionals in the industry like myself, but it's also working for those non-networkers that are just simply saying, hey, I'm on to something you might be interested in. Take a look at this video and see if it's of interest to you, and I'll follow up with you. It's a very duplicatable system that works, and it's creating true residual income. And I'll tell you how true the residual income is. Today, I've been sick as heck for the last couple of days, as you can hear from my voice. And I sat at home today in my PJs in front of a fire, and I watched $1,500 in residual income come into our account today because of the coin of the month, all of our members that hit on the 1st. That was an awesome day. Not very often does that happen in network marketing, where you can see your actual residual income really coming into an effect. And it's happening here. And it's happening not just for myself, which is really exciting. It's happening for our team. And that's where you want to be. If you want to do this industry, you want a team of people making money, not just yourself. And I finally found a model here with 7K Metals where not just myself can make good money, but everybody that's associated with me, just like Sharon Volz, can make thousands of dollars and take that to other families and help them create thousands of dollars in their household too. So incredible model. We're seeing it working. And thank you, Josh. This has been really a good first year.
Thank you. Sure. Appreciate you and all the efforts you're doing with the team up there. I look forward to being up there with you as well on Monday in the Billings area. Thank you.
We're excited you're going to be here.
Thank you. All right, we're going to answer 2 questions. It looks like we got 2 questions. These are pretty easy questions, so I appreciate you asking them. Let's get them pulled up for you so you can see them. First question, Lynn Cooley asks, can you book travel through 7K Getaway if you don't have points to get the discounted price? And does that include airline tickets? Great question, Mrs. Lynn. So airline tickets don't have any deals. The airline industry here a few years ago went away from all commissions. So there are no commissions in the airline space. They are the loss leader that everyone has. So there's no travel deals on airlines. We don't even offer it on the website, okay? And the second part of your question, can you book travel through 7K if you don't have points? Once you've activated a card once and you create an account, yes. You need to go create an account with us to see the prices and book travel. But you're going to want to use the points because the points can be redeemed every single day. There is something that you can use the points for there. But and every single coin of the month you purchase, whether it's your normal day, let's say you have the auto ship on your auto ship date is the 1st, that generates a card. But let's say you want to buy a MS-70 Morgan dollar from 1864, that carries a travel card. Anything that has 20 points that's a coin carries a travel card. Let's say that you want to be someone who we have right now. It's really cool. Had a gentleman join the company a month ago. He has on his coin of the month. He believes so much in what we're doing, and he's a collector. He's been collecting numismatic coins for 34 years. He's been collecting numismatic coins. He has our Silver Eagle on the 1st. He has our Variety coin on the 8th, and he has our Gold coin on the 15th. Each one of those carry a travel card. So you can go get cool points pretty easy. But yeah, you can go create an account and then you can see the prices and you can book travel. But make sure you buy one of our coins to get those travel points because they're real dollars, ladies and gentlemen. They're real dollars. Rich is asking a good question. Lead tracking for your website. We just came out of some big meetings on Monday or Tuesday. We were with the entire staff was with our development team. They are all in development to do some of those things with splash pages, tracking those things. They will not be available in the 4th quarter of 2017. And they will not be available in the 1st quarter of 2018. But they are in the pipeline. They are being developed every day right now. The development team is working on those type of things. But I don't want to get your hopes up because this last quarter of the year and the 1st quarter of next year, there are much cooler things coming down the pipeline, many of which will be announced on November 2nd at the Idaho Falls, Idaho Super Saturday. Perfect. We don't have any other questions. And so it's been 53 minutes and I appreciate everybody's time tonight. We're going to let everyone go and say goodnight. Join with us on Monday night when we give our corporate update Zoom meeting. The same Zoom link gets you in. Same time Monday night gets you a part of that. Make sure you join us on, I'm going to jump on, share my screen one more time. I want to show you one thing then you're back in your office that you want to be aware of. I'm going to just go back here and hold this up. So if you go to 7kmetals.com, on 7kmetals.com, you're going to see the calls and events. Many of you may have went there tonight to get the link, but you'll notice here, we have the weekly webinar on Monday night. Click that link. It takes you there. Click this link, brings you to this Wednesday night. I want you to notice, though, a couple things that are available for you every time. Right here, Saturday mornings, every Saturday morning, we have what we call Coffee with the Leaders. This is hosted by Diane Graber and Tony Hubbard, Silvers in the company. They offer for anybody in the company some leadership training on how to build your business every single Saturday morning at, as you can see, all the details right here at 9 a.m. My calendar's in Mountain Standard Time. Yours will display in whatever time zone you live in. You can also see that there's opportunity meetings every single night. If you can click on it at 7 o'clock Mountain Time, 8 Central, 9 Pacific, with those access codes where Tony Hubbard and Jason Andrus are there to help you and give opportunity calls. So utilize this calendar. There's events every single day that help you build your business. We want to say good night. Thank you. Thanks to all our guests and everybody that joined with us. everyone have a great evening. We're going to let you go, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday night, or up in Billings, Montana on Monday night, or any of these events around the country. The Tucson Gun Show this weekend's got a booth. We got stuff going on all around the country. So appreciate everybody, and everybody have a great evening.
Thank you.
Good night.